Now, let me tell you a story. A younger realtor from a small town actually told me this. He's super scared of posting social media content and videos because every time he posted a video, like a simple update or a tour on a new listing, older agents in his area would actually report him to RECO. They claimed that his content broke advertising rules or whatever. Now, maybe they're just jealous of a younger realtor getting some attention, getting some listings on social media. Maybe they just didn't like seeing someone younger being more active, whatever. They were doing it. Either way, the question is, what are those rules? What do we have to follow? Can we just post anything on social media? And that's exactly what we're talking about right now. Because it happens to a lot of agents. You just start posting and you know that you should follow something, some rules. And I'm sure a lot of other realtors fall into this category where they don't really know what they should be doing. That's what happens to a lot of agents. Some stop posting out of fear, others post freely without even thinking twice. So in this very video, we took the time, researched a ton, and we're breaking down exactly what you can and can't do when it comes to advertising online as a realtor in Ontario, from listing videos to Instagram lives, all based on TRESA and RECO's official advertising guidelines. Before we start, quick disclaimer, I'm not a lawyer, and this video is not legal advice. Everything I'm sharing here comes from official sources, RECO, TRESA, CREA. We've read through the laws, guidelines, and bulletins, and we're giving you a clear summary, but it's still your responsibility as a licensed realtor to review the actual documents yourself. Not on us, it's on you. Now you can find all the links and citations in our blog post that we're going to be linking in our bio or in our description. And make sure to look into it because you're the one that's going to be affected if you don't follow some guidelines for your license. Why these rules exist? These laws aren't just red tape. They're supposed to be here to protect the public and honestly to protect you. When your marketing is compliant, it sends a message that you're professional, transparent, and actually trustworthy. The Real Estate Council of Ontario, or RECO, enforces these standards under the Trust in Real Estate Service Act, or TRESA. So if someone reports your ad, these are the exact rules that they'll review. The 5 golden rules of real estate advertising in Ontario. Rule number 1 is always identify yourself clearly. Every piece of marketing you publish, whether it's a Facebook post, a video, or a paid ad, must clearly show your full legal name as registered with RECO, your title, like salesperson or broker, and your brokerage's legal name. There should never be any confusion about who you are and who you work for. Here's an example. Jane Doe, salesperson, Oakville Realty Inc. brokerage. Not okay, Jane Doe, Toronto real estate expert. Even your Instagram bio and your reels or lives should have this info somewhere. If someone screenshots your post, it should still be clear who published it. Rule number 2, don't stretch the truth. This one catches a lot of agents. If you claim you're number 1 in Mississauga or we sell homes 50% faster, you need proof with a clear timeline frame, data source, and area. For example, based on 2024 TREB data for detached homes in postal code, insert, bam. Also, you can only say a property is sold once the deal is legally binding. Announcing it early, even if it's just conditionally sold, can be a violation. Rule number 3, protect client privacy. You can't share any private details about your deal. That includes price, terms, or identifiable photos without written consent from all parties involved. That means both buyer and seller. Even filming or posting inside a property without the seller's permission can be a breach of confidentiality. So before you hit post, ask yourself, did I get this in writing? Rule number 4, just stay professional. Your marketing should focus on what you do well, not what someone else does wrong. You can promote your results, your service, your expertise, but never compare yourself or criticize another agent or brokerage. That's not just an etiquette, that's actually written into the Code of Ethics. Rule number 5, use Realtor, little r, and MLS, little r, correctly. Realtor and MLS like this are trademarks owned by the Canadian Real Estate Association. If you use them, you need to include the little R symbol and use them correctly. For example, Realtor, little r, with tread, listed on MLS, little r. Not okay, MLS expert without the little R symbol or context. It's a small thing that makes a big difference. All right, let's bring this into real life, because today, most realtors are building their brands on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok, and not just newspaper print ads like the old-fashioned tiny days. The same RECO and TRESA rules apply to social media, but here's what that actually looks like day to day. So the first scenario, educational or tip style video. If you're making the classic talking head video with advice, like 5 tips to make your rental application stand out, that's considered advertising because it promotes your expertise as an agent. So identify yourself and your brokerage at least once in the video, the caption, maybe the description. Don't make promises you can't prove. Say, this tip might help you, not this will get you approved. And if you share a client's story, make sure that you have written consent, simple, professional, and compliant. Scenario number 2, a lifestyle or mindset post. So the question I had was, now what about posts that aren't about real estate, like your workout routine or a book that you're reading? That's fine. RECO doesn't regulate lifestyle content, but if it's on your professional account, your profile itself still needs to identify you properly, your registered name, your title, and your brokerage. So somewhere in your bio, they should say something like that. So now think of your profile like a digital business card. Even if one post is about your morning run, your profile must still meet the identification rules. Scenario number 3, property tours or Instagram Live. I like this example. If you go live for a walk through a listing, that's advertising, whether it's your listing or someone else's. If it's yours, start or end the video with who you are, your brokerage, classic. Make sure the seller or the occupant has agreed to you filming inside. If it's not your listing, say clearly, this isn't my listing, I'm previewing it to show what's available. Don't imply you represent the seller or have special access that you don't. Always get permission to show the interiors and never post private information like sale prices or names. Now, whether it's a tip video or a lifestyle post, a property tour, the rule is the same. Identify yourself, stay truthful, and protect privacy. All right, now that we got the real world examples covered, let's go back to the checklist. Here's a simple checklist to keep your marketing bulletproof. Full name, title, brokerage. Show on every post or video that we're talking about real estate. Any claims are accurate, current, and backed by data. Keep records of written consents before sharing any deal or client details. Professional tone, no comparisons, no cheap shots against other realtors. Realtor trademark and MLS trademark used correctly with the little R symbol. If you can check all 5 boxes, you're in good shape, you're safe, nothing to worry about. Get out there and start posting like crazy. Now, the most common issues RECO sees are team names that look like brokerages. For example, Toronto Property Group, when it's not a registered brokerage. Over-the-top claims like the best service in Ontario, will sell your house lightning fast. Posting sale details without written consent. If someone reports you, RECO reviews your content against the official rules. Minor issues are usually fixed with a quick warning or education notice, but repeated and serious violations can lead to fines. So as a rule of thumb, keep your documentation. If you ever need to defend a post, show that you followed the checklist and you had all your permissions. What if you get reported? Now, let's be honest, if you get reported, it's probably going to be another realtor that's going to report you and not a client. So let's keep that in mind, but don't panic. Read the RECO's message carefully, respond professionally, and provide documentation. Most complaints come from other realtors. I'll say that again, not clients. So if you followed the rules, you'll be just fine. So let's put a bow on it. Bottom line, you can absolutely post content, build your professional brand, and stay fully compliant in Ontario as long as you understand the rules and apply them consistently. Compliance shouldn't be something that slows you down. It's what protects your business and keeps your reputation solid. If you want all the citations of this video, direct links to the RECO and TRESA source, and maybe learn a little bit more, we put all that together in one spot for you. So just head over to our blog. There should be a link in the description, or if not, in our bio, or go on to the homesteadden.com website and stay creative, stay compliant, and keep showing up the right way. Oh, PS, let me add something. Tons of real estate agents do not follow these rules. You can go on Instagram and start scrolling throughout the people that follow you or you follow, and you'll see a ton of real estate agents that don't follow these rules. So it's up to you. Cheers.